Yeah. Welcome, everyone. And let's go.
Well, Kevin.
And that's so. Great to hear, DA. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year.
Go?
Doris, two terrific defenses going at it tonight. Most people expect a low-scoring contest. How do you go about getting points in a game like this?
Well, against high-caliber defenses, one thing you have to do is be patient, work your offense into the second and third options, but most importantly, Kev, you've got to take care of that rock.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Harden out there with Rajon Rondo, Then there's Maker. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Jones against Harden, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on David Lee.
Yeah, and really, since moving over to the point guard spot, Harden has been unstoppable. Just a nightly triple-double threat.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And it's Rondo penetrating. Harden against Jones. A second chance effort. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
And that one's good by Bosh.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lee. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lee's got his second bucket.
Now, this is the shot that Lee has worked on over the course of his career, the mid-range jumper.
James against Rondo. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Rondo gets the bucket.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now here's LeBron. Bosh sets the pick for LeBron. He feeds it to Lee. Embiid with the steal. Harden right side. Drills the elbow jumper. Harden's got 6.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
LeBron kicks to Bosh. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's James. Hit by Lee. James kicks to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
On the wing, Ingles. He's covered by Rondo. There's the pick. LeBron dishes to Ingles. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lee. Good, and the assist goes to James. 6 points for David Lee.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Harden with it. He's picked up by LeBron. It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double. It's stolen by Ingles. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Well, the wily veteran, Lee gets the defender out of position, goes to the stripe.
The first free throw is good.
2 seasons ago, you think about the Blazers. They were a young, overachieving team full of great bargain contracts. Well, yeah, they're still young, but they had to shell out some big-time cash to kind of keep that young nucleus together.
Harden, no good.
And, you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
You know, I don't think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
James, the pass to Jones. Back to James. Kicks it out to Jones. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And despite spending big money to keep their young talent all together, last season the Blazers, Greg, narrowly made the playoffs and were swept in the first round.
Yeah, and some of those contracts, they have to be a concern. This team doesn't show progress this season. Still, there's something to be said for that stability. This roster given the chance to grow together and develop that chemistry and continuity. Let's see what the ceiling is.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight. Embiid with the screen on James. And stolen by LeBron. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the Trailblazers another 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harden outside. Over Jones. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Trailblazers leading by 13. At the elbow, Lee out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And stolen by James. And here we go. LeBron heading.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And the dunk by James.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Thon Maker. James kicks to Bosh. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bosh has got 6. You look at the influences and former coaches of Steve Kerr, and it's easy to see why Kerr has been a success as a coach.
Well, I think if you look about how this man goes about his business, it's important to recognize he played for Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich, and certainly takes advantage of the wisdom he learned from 2 of the all-time greats. Think back to his college coach, Lute Olson. So much of his offensive approach with the fast pace and the discipline came from Lute. It's so smart to take a little bit from each one of the mentors and the guys you've played for.
Now, here is Harden. Not going to go that time. Good D by Jones.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Bosh with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden against Jones. In the corner, it's Maker. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in. Maker's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Lee dishes to LeBron. And again, it's Portland converting.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Stolen by Bosh. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. No good from LeBron. Three-pointer, Crowder. No good on that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Trailblazers out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a...
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Jason Kidd is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 3. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Golden State. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Well, we all have hobbies outside basketball, Doris. You've said that one of your passions is cooking, and I know this personally. I have to ask, what's your best dish? What's your specialty?
You know, that might be too many to name, but if I were to pick just one, I would probably have to say my chicken tetrazzini is my children's favorite. Boy, I can throw down in the kitchen, Kevin.
Learn that from Mom? Did you just pick that up on your own? How'd you learn to be such a good cook?
You know, my daughter and I, that was one thing that sort of really bonded us. We would watch a little cooking show on TV, head to the kitchen and try to reproduce it. So Sarah and I did some work.
Love that story. Another miss by Kidd. Trailblazers leading by 22. In the corner, it's Crawford. The pass to Covington. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Barton defending, and that one drops for him. Crawford's got his first 2 points.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Kidd up top, defended by Covington. Kidd passes to Dedmon, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
Fox against Kidd. Fox kicks to Len. A pass to Fox. Covington dishes to Len. Crawford against Barton. It's Crawford with the drive. Now the Warriors moving it up. Kidd's running. 13 feet away. Here's Dedmon. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
The initial miss was the best thing that could have happened to them. He was in absolutely perfect position for the putback.
Fox passes to Crawford. Len kicks to Crawford. To the wing on the left. Here's the floater. And there's the nice layup by Fox.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Kidd. Barton with a screen on Fox. Kidd kicks to Barton. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first. And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes, just unselfish to a fault. And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
No, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Now Fox, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Kidd against Fox. The dish now to Len. Feeds it to Crawford. Back to Len. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Fox. A floater.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Fox hits them both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
A different look now for Portland. Portis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Urebko comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Payton in for Fox. Withey's checked in for Golden State. Alec Burks comes in for Will Barton. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Here's Kidd after the Trailblazers pick up 2. They set the screen. Barnes kicks to Withey. The baseline J. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Urebko from past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Urebko's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Fires from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morris outside. Here's Withey. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barnes with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Payton dishes to Urebko. Covington against Morris. Covington with the bucket.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Payton with the ball. He kicks it to Urebko. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's Crawford. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Burks against Crawford. Burks' shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Payton kicks to Portis. Uncovered. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. What a start it was for David Lee. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because...
And now, folks.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Joe Ingles is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Jones. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lee in at the 5. Down low. Harden, that's good.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
That's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
Outside Rondo, there's the screen. That's a 2 from Crowder. Offensive rebound. Embiid makes it off the glass. Embiid's got his first points of the night.
You know what? He got himself into perfect position in the paint. Did a great job of really just defending his position, corralling that board, and then getting the finish.
There's David Lee on the assist by James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And stolen by James. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Marvelous start to the second half, 3 for 3.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Ingles. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low-post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
Lee and Embiid with the block. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
James kicks to Lee. Outside, Jones. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the jam by David Lee.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Offensive rebound. Here's Maker. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Maker's got 6.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Lee sets a screen for LeBron. Shot from 16, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 21 points for David Lee.
Boy, Kevin, how good has Lee been this evening, showing a little bit of everything offensively.
Harden the pass to Rondo. He dishes it to Embiid. There's the screen. Good D by Lee.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
It's Harden with the drive. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
LeBron dishes to Lee. Back to LeBron. It's Lee, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden kicks to Crowder. It's stolen by Jones. Ingles up top. Back to Lee. And the rejection by Embiid. A shot by Harden, wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
LeBron drives in. Lee. Portland again missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harden draws the double and stolen by James. For the finish, and James throws it down.
Well, this is why LeBron is LeBron, right? His ability to make something happen on defense and finish with flair on the opposite end.
Hard to believe that for a long time the Warriors were one of the bottom-dwelling teams in the NBA. When this ownership group took over, it completely changed the franchise.
Right. There were some highs for Warrior fans if you think about the Rick Barry era, the Run TMC years, and of course We Believe. But this team clearly has been the high point of this franchise. I admire Warriors fans because even through the losing, they stuck with their team.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Lee outside. Fires top of the key. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kidd kicks to Barton. The 3. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Barton. And it's 7 points for Jason Kidd.
I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the 3.
Lee, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barnes kicks to Kidd. Fires the 3. Rebound by Lee. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now the feed to Bosch. One-on-one fast break. Here's Barton, and the layup's good off the glass. Barton's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, and an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
LeBron passes to Lee. Good, and the assist goes to James. Lee's got 25 points.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
And here's Kidd from the arc. Kidd with another miss. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Jones dishes to Lee. Jones kicks to Lee. And that one, good. 27 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Barnes against Ingles. And the shot goes in.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lee in the posts. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got 18 points just in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Martin from outside. And the Warriors get it back. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
The 7th overall selection back in 2012. Barnes was taken 1 pick after Dame Lillard. 2 picks before Andre Drummond. Incredible draft class.
And here is Fox. Here's Crawford. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for Portland, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Marcus Morris is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Kidd in at the point guard position.
Yeah, watch Kidd, watch Kidd.
They set the pick. Barton outside, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Blazers on offense. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Dishes to Fox. Crawford outside. Shoots over Barton. Len passes to Crawford. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Barton. Crawford missing again.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Barnes against Dudley. Tries a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Fox dishes to Len, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, seems like every position on the floor is doing more multitasking these days, asked to do more, play differently. So when you're thinking about guards, which do you think do the best job of generating offense, say out of the post?
Well, the preeminent player that comes to mind is Dwayne Wade. And this is a guy who at his prime athletically was as good in the transition game as anybody in the history of the game. I know you had certain NBA analysts who have called him arguably one of the best 2 guards to ever play it. The current iteration of this guy is probably DeMar DeRozan, right? We talk about the loss of the mid-range. Well, DeMar DeRozan is excellent in the mid-range, and now they're starting to put him in the low post and let him use his size and his length to create a little fadeaway jump shot. Really pretty to watch and effective for any number of guards.
You nailed it. The 3 from Morris. Portland grabs the miss. Len's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Dudley, and he comes up with the deuce.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Barton kicks to Dedmon. Stolen by Len, and here's the fast break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton. The free throw drops for Crawford. Both free throws good from Crawford. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rondo on top, guarded by Fox. Left side Rondo, and the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul. Now Rondo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Well, Greg, that's a huge error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
Fox against Rondo. Fox passes to Len. Dudley dishes to Len. Pass to Fox. Back to Len. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Len's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rondo. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Crawford kicks to Len. Crawford against Barton. Crawford outside. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fox with the steal. To the right side. The three from Dudley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the right side. To stop the run. And it's Portland with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Crawford passes to Len. Hits the jumper in space.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here is Cephalosha. He's guarded by Dudley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Maker comes in for Marcus Morris. Crowder, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And James Harden subbed in for Will Barton. James kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Lee. Back to Jones.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jay Crowder. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Kidd dishes to Embiid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. You know, he came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
No good from Lee. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Kidd kicks to Embiid. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Joel Embiid. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. From deep Harden. And Lee pulls it down. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. Makes it off the glass. Lee's got 31 points.
Well, bullying his way around the paint. What Lee does best, exactly.
Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
LeBron. Who got LeBron?
To the inside, Lee. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Shooting 1.
Look, Kev, that's just the perfect example of improved strength by Barnes, able to finish +1.
That's good from Barnes.
And Harrison Barnes, just a tremendous athlete at that small forward position. I think his strength enables him to guard up and hold his own against power forwards, and coaches love that versatility.
Here's Lee. Good D by Embiid. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for David Lee.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 41. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, they'll be looking really good here.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, David Lee.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Peyton, he's checked in for James. The three from Harden. And that one is off. And it's Portland the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Peyton passes to Lee. And he gets the bucket. Lee's got 35.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
And the Warriors miss again. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.